everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Isobelceline and I post videos on a Wednesday and a Sunday at 6 p.m. Welcome back to the vlogs. As you can see by the title, we are filming What I Eat in a Week video, and I have not filmed one of these in literally, it feels like about a year. Feels like ages, and I used to do so much food content. I feel like we need to bring that back. We've just come back from a food shop. I'm going to go through with you what we got in the food shop. We've got some really nice bits, and I wanted to show you what we've picked up so that we can see what I'm going to make throughout the week with what we've bought, and I'm trying to eat up what we've got in the cupboards already as well. So this is like a stock up shop of bits. So we're going to do a meal plan together, see what we're going to make. I don't stick to it, it's just ideas. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. I've missed filming these so much. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's see what we got from the shops. Okay, I've laid everything out, but before I do, I just wanted to let you know I am vegetarian / vegan, more vegetarian than vegan, and I am trying to eat less ultra processed food, but I still have that kind of like good balance between eating healthy but still allowing myself to have ultra processed food. But I'm slowly trying to like cut it out, but I know I won't do it completely, so I just wanted to put that in there. So we do have a good mix of things here, and also my partner does eat meat, so there is a variety in this. It's kind of like a stock up shop. We've been to Tesco, Home Bargains and Aldi, so there's not like too much here, but there's still like a decent amount of stuff to stock us up. So I'm going to go through this with you, do a meal planner, and then get some breakfast, and then we're going to make a homemade leek and potato soup, which I cannot wait for. So I hope this video gives you some meal inspiration or motivation to use up what you've got in the cupboards, and let's see what we picked up from the shops. So starting this vlog on a Saturday morning where we've done our food shop, and I'm so glad we went to the shops earlier because there's literally like hardly anyone about, and I love that. So firstly, picked up vegetable stock cubes. Now I'm not sure if I already had these in, I feel like I do, but I picked them up just in case. So I bought these for the soup that I'm going to be making with you guys. We've got golden veg rice for Adam. He's going to be trying to have less spicy bits because he gets he has quite a sensitive stomach like I do as well. I love spice, can't lie. I also suffer with IBS and hypothyroidism, for anyone that doesn't know. Just so you know the idea of what we're doing here anyway, if that makes any sense at all. But we've got some chicken tikka breast slices for Adam, he has them for lunch. We've got some bolognese. Now I normally get the really cheap bolognese pasta sauce, which is like, I don't know, 40 something p, but they didn't have it, and I've not tried this one in a while. And last time I remember this was quite tomatoey, so I'm hoping that it's a bit better than it was before, but still this was like a good 60 something p. So I'm planning to have maybe a bolognese or pasta in the week. We've got Balti sauce as well, because I made a curry pie last week and it was actually quite nice, and I made it with, I think it was Rogan Josh sauce. So I thought this time I'll make Balti, because if anyone remembers the Frey Bentos Balti pies, they were legendary. Hardly ever find them anywhere. My mum found us a couple of them a few weeks ago, but we've had them now and I don't know where else to get them from. So I'm going to try and make my own, a vegetable Balti pie. And we've got tikka masala, because I love a tikka masala, with cauliflower and peas. I love that with rice. So that's just reminding me, have we got any rice in the cupboard? Oh yes we do, amazing. This is our pantry cupboard, which I love to keep stocked up in things. And I've also picked up a new bamboo glass jar, so I can put some brown sugar in there, because that needs to go in this cupboard as well. So I'll sort that out at some point, but we'll go back over to there in a second. I'm going to show you what else we got from Aldi and Tesco. So I picked up some fat-free natural yogurt. This was literally like 35p, and when I looked at the vegan alternative, which I absolutely love, there's so many additives and ultra processed stuff in there, and it's just not natural. So I wanted to give this a go. I'm going to see how I get on, because sometimes I do get a bit funny with dairy with me suffering with IBS, so I'm going to see how I get on with this. I had Greek yogurt before, like a couple of months ago, and it was nice, but I don't think I thought it was quite sour. So I wanted to give this a go, and it's quite cheap, so I wanted to give that a go. We picked up some onion rings. These are spring onions, sorry, 50% off. Love a reduced bargain. We got some baked beans. They had 4 of these for, I think it was like $1.49 or $1.41 or something random like that. So I got 4 of those, because I love to have baked beans in. So I love having them with avocado, bagels, and a little bit of cress on top. We've got some baby cucumbers. Now we normally get a actual cucumber, like the big ones, but we end up wasting half of it. So we said this time we're going to get the little ones because me and Adam will eat these. And I love these in the summer as well when it comes to that point. But they're nice to snack on, like cucumber sticks. Got wonky white grapes. I love the wonky range in Aldi. They're so much cheaper and I don't see anything wrong with that. Look at the huge size grapes you get in there. Love that. So I got them because I'm loving having cheese crackers and some fruit, apple or grapes with that. Now, Aldi has brought out a Nordpack plant-based. Now, I wanted to give this a go. I was going to get actual cow butter, but I wanted to give this a go. Now, I keep looking at the back of things to see what's in them. This does have emulsifier in it, which is not good for you. But, as I said, I'm weaning myself off ultra-processed foods, but not entirely. Like, I still want to try new things and just enjoy life and not think about it too much. So if anyone's read like Tim Spector's Spoon-Fed or Chris Van Torken's Ultra Processed People book, that's why I look at the ingredients of things too much, but I don't let it get to my head too much and just enjoy food. You can get into a bad mental state with it, so I'm very conscious of that. So I still eat what I fancy and don't worry about it too much, but also like to have that healthy balance. So we've got 7 fried chicken steaks for Adam in breadcrumbs, and also these ones here, crispy chicken steaks for when he fancies them. Oh, it's making me want some wedges right now. And we've got some garlic for the leek and potato soup that we're going to make together. We've got some toffee nut coffee for Adam. I personally don't like coffee. I love the smell. I really don't like the taste of it. I'm so strange. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. Coffee, tea or hot chocolate. What's your favourite hot drink? Let me know in the comments. I love a cup of tea, but I don't have it that often. We've also got some naan breads to go with the tikka masala curry that I'm going to potentially make in the week as well. Love a naan bread. We've got loads of protein bars for Adam. We always get these from Home Bargains. It loves the Oshi ones. These are actually quite nice. We've got vanilla flavour and caramel, coconut and caramel, peanut and caramel, raspberry and almond. This one's quite nice. I've had this one too. He's also got a protein millionaire. These are all super cheap in Home Bargains, by the way. They're like 99p. So we always stock up on them weekly. Another thing from Home Bargains, nothing too exciting. We've got some shower gel for Adam. I've got some nail varnish remover because I ran out of that, which was literally like 99p. Love it when the camera doesn't focus. We've also got some micellar water because I ran out of this. I cleaned my LED face mask with this, so I've run out of that, so I picked up more of that, but it's quite expensive compared to the really big one you get from Superdrug, but I just couldn't be bothered to go into town and get a bigger one just to save money, so I just bought that in Home Bargains. And then we've got some more coffee for Adam. He goes through coffee so quickly. We've got Millicano smooth latte. We've also got a cheese and tomato pizza. I love having these when you just really cannot be bothered, you just want to quickly shove something in the oven. And I love having this. Now, I know this is going to be so controversial. I love having pineapple on this. Tinned pineapple. It's honestly so good. Don't knock it till you try it unless you really don't like pineapple on pizza. I know it's so controversial. But let me know in the comments if you're a pineapple on pizza or not kind of person in the comments. Aldi has some new vegan bits. So they've got no chorizo slices and pepperoni, peppered no salami. So I might try these on this pizza as well. Or on crackers or something with this chorizo, that'd be quite nice. So I wanted to give them a go. And protein pots wise, we've got this new one, white chocolate cereal balls. Adam has these. This is strawberry flavour with the protein yogurt, and also the protein yogurt drinks. We've got the strawberry one and mango for Adam. He has those. I don't have these because this direct dairy I don't tend to have very much. Like, I don't really like eggs. I say that and I've got this yogurt, but I won't have that very often. I'll have that in the morning if I fancy it, but I don't have dark dairy too much because it just affects me too much. So in Tesco we've got the Protein Power Warburton's high in protein bread. No, I had this in ages actually. And we've got some reduced avocados which I'm going to have for breakfast. I did drop it a minute ago and it's gone like quite squidgy. I hope it's going to be right. Sure it will, because I literally eat it in like 10 minutes. We've got 2 packs of ripe and ready bananas, because loving having bananas as a snack in the morning at work. I also work full-time, guys, as well, so we'll be making like lunches together throughout this video. We've got 3 packs of Hex sausages. These are my go-to favourite vegan sausages. They had an offer on of 3 for 2, so get your 3rd pack for free in the vegetarian vegan section in Tesco. Also in Aldi we've got these peas, so I'm going to have these in my cauliflower pea tikka masala. I also love having peas. So like, you know when you have like a beige dinner, you know when you're really fancying like chips, nuggets, vegan nuggets and peas, that's literally my go-to dinner if I really just can't be bothered to cook anything. I love having peas with literally everything. We've got some diced onions to go in the soup as well. I was going to get just like standard onions and cut them, but Adam was like, why don't you just get a bag of them? Because I didn't want to have loads of onions in the house, I just don't use them. So this is one medium onion, and this was like 45p, and getting 3 onions was like 95p, and I'm just not going to use them. I don't want to go to waste, so these are going to get used today. We've got some protein brownies for Adam as well. I love the protein range in Aldi, they're very good. Depending on your Aldi store though. And then of course we've got the Aldi magazine. I love to see what new bits they're going to get in the store. And of course every time I go into Tesco, every month I always get their free magazine. So I love to get all the recipes out of this. I always save them and put them in my little recipe folder so that I can look in there and see what I can make. And other bits we got from Home Bargains. We got cotton pads because as much as I use my reusable cotton pads, I don't use them for getting nail varnish off because it uses too much product. So I use the cotton pads for my nail varnish. And then I got this bamboo jar for the brown sugar that I wanted to put in the pantry. And then my lovely friend Nahia, who came to stay with us, hope you guys seen the vlog. If you haven't, go and check it out. We had lots of fun. Really lovely weekend in the countryside. But she had one of these bottles, which is 2 litres, and I really wanted one myself because I try and have 2 litres of fluids in a day, and this would be so good to take with me to work and remind me to keep hydrated. And I love how it's timed because I get quite anxious with time, and this will be quite good to make me drink because I'll have it next to me and see it, and I'll keep my fluids up. And I like how it's got this lock lid, pops like this and has a straw, so I think that's going to be quite a good incentive for me to keep drinking and keep hydrated. So this was like £4.99 and it's a good 2 litre bottle. That's minimum how much I want to have a day. I also picked up some new chopping boards because we've got this one here which we've had for ages, and it's just looking a bit, it needs varnishing, do you know what I mean? It's just a bit battered. So we wanted something that goes more with work tops and just looks like country farmhouse vibes. So we picked up this. I think this was like £6, I think. And then this one here, this one was a tenner. Now we're going to put them like at the back of the cooker, potentially. Or maybe here, actually. That would look quite nice there. We have a proper chopping board because we've got a glass one, but it's nice to have a proper wood one. So I love that. So we picked those up, and that is everything we got. I'm going to pop this all away and I'm going to make some breakfast, and then we're going to make a lovely soup together. Okay, food shop put away, and I've got out some bits to make a smoothie alongside my breakfast. I've got like some leftover bananas, I've got some mango, I've got some pineapple, I've also got some orange juice that needs using up as well. That was really sticky. And I've been through the freezer to see what we've got. I'm gonna go through and do a meal planner. Put some meal ideas together to use up what we've got already in the fridge and freezer. So I'm gonna give you an insight of what we've got in, and we'll make a meal planner together. I did this in my reset vlog as well. I tend to do this weekly, but only if I can actually remember to do it. But it's always good to meal plan for the week. But like I said, I don't stick to it. It's just so I have meal ideas for the week. So let's go through the cupboards and the fridge and freezer and see what we've got and make some meal ideas. So the same as in my reset vlog, I literally just write down Monday to Friday, but today we're starting our week on a Saturday because that's when we did our food shop today. So I'm going to be filming Saturday through to Friday for you guys so you can see what I eat in a week typically. Every week's different, every day is different, depends on my mood, depends on what I'm feeling, depends on what I'm craving as well. So I'm going to put Saturday to Friday on the meal planner. I normally put breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then a little section for snacks, a little section for things I want to bake. So I also want to make apple cinnamon loaf cake. So I've got so many apples to use up, and I've got a really lovely seasoning in the cupboard from just spices. I've got so many spices to use up as well, so we're going to do that. We're going to make some lovely bits together in this vlog, so make sure you stick around and watch to the end. I'll share some recipes in the description box down below as well. I've missed making food content so much. Let me know in the comments if you missed the food content. I'm so glad it's back. If you want to see more, let me know. Let's go through the cupboards, let's see what we've got. So I've got so many bits in the pantry, so I'm going to write down. Okay, I've been through the cupboards, the freezer, everywhere in the kitchen, and I wrote down the meal planner for this week. And I've got so many different ideas like vegan sausages, mashed peas and gravy. Haven't had that in ages. Such a classic. I'm going to make a balti pie and chips, pizza and that vegan pepperoni, tikka masala, maybe pesto pasta or bolognese, vegan stir fry. These are just like dinner ideas. Vegan chorizo tray bake, vegan Chinese, vegan roast dinner. So many different ideas, and I've got Biscoff spreads. I'm gonna make some Biscoff rice cakes. Cheese and crackers, because we've still got so much cheese to use up from Christmas, because I love cheese. And some jam tarts I think we'll make as well. I'm loving making jam tarts at the moment, and we're using all the jam that we've got. So I've still got this gorgeous jam from Aldi. There's not much left of it. I've got this one here. Black cherry conserve. I would honestly buy this again. This is so nice to make. Black forest cupcakes. That would be nice. But I've got some jam from a lovely hamper, if you guys would have seen in my last vlog. Raspberry zing jam. So I might make some jam tarts with that as well. To use up some of the short crust pastry that we've got in the freezer also. So I've still got a few bits of pastry, and I've got this as well, so we might do that together tomorrow. And that is all sorted. I'm going to make a smoothie and have avocado, beans, toast and cress, because I've got a little bit of cress left over to use as well. So I'll use that up. And that's it. Let's start making some delicious food together. So I thought I'd run you through everything that I'm eating throughout this week. It's fully realistic, and I wanted to go through with you the recipes that I'm trying out. This is one of my favourite smoothies to make. This is basically a dupe of the McDonald's mango and pineapple smoothie, which I found on Pinterest. It's literally a cup of orange juice, a cup of mango and a cup of pineapple, and I've also chucked in a banana in there, and then half a cup of natural yogurt, and just chuck it in the blender. Good to go. It tastes amazing. Adam's showing me this part for the car, because he actually fixed the car that was literally sat for ages, that was a bit broken, so thank goodness he knows how to fix things. So he fixed the car, which I'm so excited about, because we can go on our little adventures in it again now, which I'm so excited for. So we literally just blend this up and we're good to go, and it's literally one of my favourite smoothies. So easy to chuck in and go, and it's so good. Time to make literally my favourite breakfast. I have my favourite Aldi beans. I don't have any other beans. I literally love these so much. They taste so good. And I've tried so many different brands, and these are my go-to favourite ones, and they don't have loads of crap in them, is what I'm going to say. So I'll just microwave them for a few minutes, and then I'll cut up my avocado and pop that on a bagel. Literally love it with a bagel or some sourdough, but whatever we've got in, I'll chuck it on. I was going to put cress on it, but this cress had seen better days, so it ended up in the bin, unfortunately. But I really don't like waste, but me cutting this with the sticker on, don't know why I didn't take it off, but oh well. I'm also cleaning my blender in the background. I literally love the Ninja blender. Oh, this avocado looks very nice. So satisfying. topping my avocado and beans with some mixed seeds because I try and have 30 plants a week. I'm not good at it every week, but I know that 30 plants a week is so good for you, and I'm trying to focus more on gut health and having so many more nutritious foods. I also love topping it with chili flakes and a bit of salt and pepper for some seasoning. It really adds to the taste of this. It's so good. But I've been loving topping seeds on so many things recently. Just adds that little bit of extra crunch and really good for you. Next up for lunch, we are making homemade leek and potato soup, and I cannot tell you how good this tasted. So I'm using up my bag of onions, so it's basically like one medium onion, and then I'm chopping up a few carrots. I also tend to save the scraps from my veggies now because I really want to make a vegetable broth. So I've got, this is actually my second bag that I've got in the freezer now with veggie scraps to make a broth with. One of the weekends I will make it with you when it comes to it, so I can use all the scrap veggies to create a vegetable broth, because I was looking at the cubes, the stock cubes that you put in soups and things, and it just really wasn't natural with the ingredients. So I wanted to make my own. So even like the tops and tails of carrots or leeks, literally any veggie scraps, even like bits of garlic, I was popping in there and freezing them so that I can use them for when I make a veggie broth. Literally like chuck it all in the slow cooker and create your own broth. So I need to look into it a bit more, but I want to waste less and utilise all the nutritious goodness that you can get out of all this scrap veg that is literally just ending up in the bin, when you can literally use it for a vegetable broth and add to soups, because I'm loving making soups recently. So I've also added 2 medium leeks, a bit of salt and pepper, and I'm just frying that off in the saucepan with a bit of olive oil as well. I always cook with olive oil. I don't use any other olive oil because I've heard so much about olive oil. My dad used to also use olive oil when we were younger. It was literally the only oil that he used as well, and I'm trying to have more extra virgin olive oil. I also want to get a cute little ceramic dish, bottle even, to put the olive oil in and have a cute little area, but I'll go into that in more detail in another video. But I'm just peeling off some garlic, and I'm going to be chopping it up and popping that in as well, and then we're going to add in some thyme. We're going to add in the potatoes. I put in 2 pounds worth of potatoes and also 6 cloves of garlic, and then I popped in 2 cubes of the vegetable stock cubes that I got from Aldi, and that made 900 ml of stock. So I did that, popped that in, boiled it all until the potatoes were soft enough to put a fork through, and then blended it in the blender. So enjoy this little time lapse. It's the most delicious dish. I've even tried it without putting onion in it, and I put spring onion in the second time I made it, and that was a big mistake. So here's your reminder, don't forget onions, because they literally give you so much flavour. Same with garlic. I put garlic puree in the second time that I made the soup, and it didn't taste the same. So the natural proper ingredients of onion and garlic taste way better than like the tube garlic that you get. It's honestly a massive difference in taste. Quick tea and snack break whilst I'm waiting for the vegetable stock to sort itself out. And I'm trying these cherry bakewell Jaffa cakes from Aldi, and I kid you not, you'll see by my face, this was beautiful. It's full of absolute rubbish, but honestly it tasted so good, I couldn't help myself. These were absolutely divine. Highly recommend.
I cannot tell you how happy it makes me having a pantry cupboard. Now our house isn't the biggest, but the fact that I could make this little pantry cupboard in our home where we don't have a lot of storage, it was so easy to do. Okay, the jars are like £3 each, but still, look how aesthetically pleasing this is. I absolutely love it. So here's your sign. If you have a cupboard that you want to create a little pantry in, just do it. I'm showing you here, you can do it in a new build. Here's me trying it for the first time, and I kid you not, it's the best soup I have ever made. And I don't mean to float my own boat, but honestly, you need to try this if you like leek and potato soup. I will leave the recipe links down below, but oh my goodness, this was divine. Also topped my soup with seeds and a bit of olive oil, really added to the taste, as well as a little bit of salt and pepper. And honestly, olive oil on soup, absolute game changer. On to dinner, and for a Saturday night, a lot of the time me and Adam cannot be bothered to cook, so we had this really nice pizza from Aldi that I literally picked up 97p, and then I picked up these really nice actually vegan pepperoni. And I really hate the fact of this single use plastic on these pizzas. Like, are they really necessary? It's really bugging me, the fact that places still do this. But anyway, we're moving on. I hope that it's recyclable, but I doubt it. But for a quick and easy dinner, we love to have a pizza. We share it between each other and have about 3 or 4 slices each. I just top it with this vegan pepperoni. I normally put pineapple on, but we didn't do it this day, so we really fancied this. It was really nice actually. I know that these pizzas don't have like the best ingredients in, so it would be nicer to make our own, but you know what? It's the effort and the convenience of having just a frozen pizza in the oven and chucking it in for a Saturday night. And sorry, this tasted really good. I topped it with a bit of oregano as well. It was really nice. Sunday morning, and we went for an early morning gym session, and I always have one of these shakes every time we go to the gym. It's either raspberry, mojito or pineapple and grapefruit from My Vegan. I don't like any of the flavours. I always have those ones, and Adam always makes it me in the morning. It's really sweet. And I've got my 2-litre water bottle that I'm taking with me because we actually went for a walk afterwards, and I had a banana after that. And then this is breakfast, same as the day before. I absolutely love avocado on bagel. It's just the best. It tastes amazing. I'm so glad I love avocado. And then same again for lunch with some sourdough and my leek and potato soup. absolutely obsessed. And then on to making some jam tarts. I really have been loving making jam tarts recently. It's so easy. I bought some reduced pastry, which I've been keeping in the freezer, and it's just been so lovely just to have some jam tarts in the little, what is it called, cake stand. And I've been using up all the jam that we've had in the house. I don't know why I've had so much jam, but this is the best way to be using it, and I absolutely love jam tarts. Highly recommend. Super easy to make, especially on a Sunday afternoon. Really lovely. I literally pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes, snacking on grapes in between, and then we're going to make an apple and cinnamon loaf cake. Now, I can't lie, this didn't turn out the best because the recipe didn't say sugar, even though I've got my brown sugar out, but it doesn't taste the best. So I'm going to leave the recipe down below for you guys if you wanted to try it. I can't say I enjoyed it. It looked pretty nice, but it was probably one of the worst cakes I've ever made. Now, I'm very critical when it comes to my baking, but I really did not enjoy this. I wish that I made a carrot cake instead, because I much prefer a carrot cake. It was really delicious, the one that I made before. But yeah, don't recommend this recipe, but I'll leave a link down below if you prefer things without sugar. Actually, you might like this recipe, but I personally don't. But everything will be linked down below with regards to recipes, so enjoy this little time lapse. To make snacks for work, and I'm having some sun bites, a banana for breakfast, and this cookies and cream protein bar. I do put Bombay mix in there, but if I'm honest, I never actually touch it. It's just in case I run out of snacks, I'm still hungry. This protein bar I literally didn't eat. I had like a bite of it, I was like, oh okay, that's a bit squished, so that went in the bin. And then a couple of jam tarts, and then my pita bread to go with my soup, because I had soup literally all week. Here's the cake that I really didn't enjoy, and I had about to eat it because I just didn't like it. I had 3 Lindt chocolates. I'm really loving chocolate in the evenings, I can't lie, especially these Lindts. They are divine. And then went in for another jam tart with, I'm pretty sure that this was Monday now. So Monday evening when I came back from work, had that, and then we're packing for work again. As you can see, same sort of snacks. I love this bar from UB. I love their protein bars. They're vegan and they're really tasty actually. I always get them from Home Bargains. More jam tarts and another packet of crisps. My lunches are normally like pretty much the same, and I'm snacking on grapes again. Again, I'm loving grapes at the moment. It's just snacking on grapes, getting them out the fridge, grabbing a few in between cooking and things. So there's a little soup, which I'm going to have for work the next day as well. And this was my dinner. I had vegan heck sausages, some potatoes and some peas and some sweet chilli sauce. I love an easy go-to dinner. It's just so satisfying. I love my potatoes. Again, I had more Lindt chocolates. As you can see in the evening, you will see a pattern. I love to have a couple of chocolates in the evenings, but throughout the day, that's probably the most chocolate I have. Now on to Tuesday night. Me and Adam actually had the same dinner, which is very, very rare in our house. We had a spag bowl with vegan mince, and I was chucking in some oregano. Now this is the sauce that I picked up that I said was quite tomatoey, and it was, so I definitely won't pick it up again because I'm not a huge fan, but I love that texture. We popped some red Leicester cheese on top to use that up. Love the spag bowl, so good. So me and Adam actually had the same meal, which I'm very surprised at because we never do this very much. And snacking on grapes again, as we can see. Absolutely love it. More evening snacks. Had a couple of cherry bakewell Jaffa cakes, literally obsessed, and a couple of after eights. Oh, I literally love these. They are my absolute weakness. But I literally only have a couple of chocolates, and that's me done really. Wednesday I was at my mum's and she kindly made me a lovely dinner of a vegan pie and chips and peas. On to Thursday, and we had a Chinese this night, so I popped on a cup worth of rice in my favourite saucepans at the moment. These are our new Our Place pans that I picked up in the Black Friday sale. Absolutely love, but you know what, this one's actually really annoying. You'll see it fall over in a sec. Boom. It's actually quite annoying. But that's the only thing that does annoy me with that. But I'm literally popping in a cup worth of rice. I literally love rice so much. Don't know why. Literally love it. So I'm popping that on, and then I'm also going to pop in the other saucepan or frying pan, whichever you want to call it, some peas and some cauliflower. And I don't actually know why I did this. I just wanted to try out the new pan, and I kind of regretted it afterwards because this veg took ages when I could have just stuck it in the microwave for 6.5 minutes. It literally took forever. So don't recommend this. Then I decided to scrub our potatoes that we got from the farm shop, but I didn't actually use these in the end. I was going to have chips with them, and it just didn't happen. I know I just said that we're having a Chinese. We actually had an Indian. I don't know why I said Chinese, because we made a Rogan Josh. No, this was tikka masala curry, and it was actually quite nice, but it was very tomatoey. I don't seem to do our tomatoey things. We had it with a naan bread, and Adam had the same, but he had chicken with rice and the naan bread with me, and I had this buttermilk caramel nugget bar. This is one of my favourites. Again, as you can tell, I have a sweet tooth in the evening, so I had another cherry bakewell after 8, and I had a bit of this fudge. Wasn't too much of a fan. Then on to Friday morning's breakfast. I had one of my favourite breakfasts, which is yogurt, granola and blueberries, and a little bit of cinnamon honey that I got from the farm shop. Now I love this granola, but I really want to make my own because there'll be less like additives and things in it. So I always look on the back of things since reading Tim Spector's book and all these other ultra processed food books. I know you probably guys are probably sick of me saying that, but I'm trying to eat less ultra processed foods. I also top this with some seeds and some chia seeds, and it's so good. I used to put agar syrup on this because it's a really nice topper to a granola bowl, but this has got to be one of my favourite bowls to have in the morning for breakfast. Again, for work I had literally the same lunch as I've been having all week, and this was dinner, basically leftovers from the night before, and then the chips that I couldn't be bothered to cook, and then I finished off this ice cream. Didn't really like it, it just needed finishing up, and then I had some more treats, and that was it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please do let me know if you have by giving it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of these videos. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!